And today on Footy G's, we look at Tottenham versus Chelsea. So, Tottenham had a very impressive win in their first game, got a very good defence, and they've obviously got Harry Kane up front. In their last game, this is what they set up as, with the 4-2-3-1 with Ali just behind Kane, Sissoko on the right and Eriksen on the left. I reckon that obviously this is their number one formation, and that they will probably be doing this in most games. But against Chelsea, as we saw last year, I reckon that we are going to see them switch to this formation, which is a 3-4-2-1 or maybe a 5-2-2-1. Depends on how you see it, with Eric Dyer slipping back into the back three. This is to prevent Willian getting any space. Obviously Hazard's not going to be available to play. I think that this will also allow Walker's Peter to get a little space and not to have to do too much defending. It's a big game for him, his first very big game of his career, so probably best not to give him too much. The only issue that I really see with this is that Davis isn't Danny Rose. He's not quite as attacking, and every time that he goes forward he likes to cut in, even though he is left footed. Bit strange, but yeah, I reckon this one will probably do them well. Get Wanyama back in the team so he can just shut down any of the attacking moves. With Ali and Eriksen, there's always someone to create and always someone to score with Kane. This is the formation that I actually saw them using more in that game, because basically Ali, I find, is he's more like a striker when it's like this, and Eriksen drops in the middle so Ali can go ahead. As you saw with their goal last year, I think Eriksen crossed the ball in from just to the right side of the box, and Ali was actually the one in the box who got the header at the end. I reckon this is what Spurs are going to use to go up against Chelsea this weekend. Now, if I move to Chelsea, this was almost their formation with a few people who shouldn't be on here. There was no Pedro, no Hazard, no Bakayoko, so slightly off on this one. But I reckon that this is the formation that Chelsea are going to go with. I reckon Moses is going to come back in at the right wing back position. Obviously Cahill, he got sent off, so he's not going to play. And I reckon Chelsea they're going to find it hard against this Spurs team, because they haven't actually improved their squad. They've just replaced players so far this window. This will probably be more like it. So there is Rudiger. He's probably going to come into centre back in replace of Cahill. Then Cesc and Kante. I don't think Cesc is the perfect partner for Kante personally. I find that Kante is more box to box. A lot of people call him a defensive midfielder. I call him a more box to box man, and he's often done better next to a man who is going to sit, i.e. Drinkwater, i.e. Matic. So Cesc, he might sit, but he's not very good defensively. He's not very physically imposing either. I don't know whether that's going to work, especially not against this Spurs team, who are all big lads, all going to work really hard, and they're very organised, and the defence is really strong. Boga played in the last game. He possibly will play again. Depends on Conte. I would prefer them to do this one, and with this formation you get Batshuayi Morata up front with Willian, who was really good on the weekend in behind the two of them, being able to feed them the ball, and also he can help out in a defensive situation in that, so like the midfield doesn't get overrun. This is probably what Chelsea. Well, this is what I would like Chelsea to go with, but you never know. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment, and if you could like and subscribe the page, that'd be very much appreciated. Thank you for watching Footy G's.